Hey everyone, welcome to this out of style winter boots video, and we're going to get into what to wear instead. Now I know many of us might have winter boots that we've had for years or styles that we usually go towards that are just out of style, not classy anymore. So let's dive right into it. Okay, first up we have the Forage boots. Now I do know that Forage boots do serve some level of being practical, especially if you live in certain regions and how harsh your winter is. But there's some very outdated Forage boots that if you do maintain a classy wardrobe or elevate into a classy wardrobe, who says you can't look classy and fabulous during the winter in another version of those Forage boots. Now the ones that I'm talking about that are completely out of style are ones like these. Now to replace that, we're going to go for a little bit more of a tailored Forage boots, and we're going to replace them with ones like these. The structure is pretty much the same. You can still get a decent warmth depending on the leather that you buy, and yes, maybe you might have to add like socks and so on to the more updated version, but for some reason they haven't really upgraded the Forage boots to look classy and timeless and beautiful. They just really look dated and out of style. And yes, it doesn't matter what you're doing in the winter, whatever it is that you're doing. If you want to look classy, feel fabulous, then I do believe that upgrading this old type of Forage boots to these new ones would definitely make sense. Beautiful pieces that you can switch out if you're looking to upgrade. I'm not saying to throw out the boots that you have in your closet. If you're looking to upgrade, then definitely do so to polish out your classy wardrobe and build it out even more beautiful and even more timeless. Next up, we have those puffer boots. Ooh, those puffer boots had a little moment, and in that little moment, some of us might have bought some, I didn't, and some of us might still be maintaining that they're stylish, but they absolutely aren't. They are completely out of style, and I don't know who thought about it in the first place to make them like into boots, but puffer belongs on the clothing. And while they do carry warmth to them, and one of the good things about those puffer boots were the warmth, you can still get warmth from other boots. The puffer boots are just dated. They also make like your feet look bigger and disproportionate to your outfits because they look like they're just these puffed shoes just rolling around on your feet. And so they're completely out of style and they're absolutely not classy at all. Now what you're going to replace those with are like waterproof leather boots, which give you very much the same functionality and can definitely keep you warm. And you could do different variations of your waterproof leather boot, and it could be variations from like upper ankle, shaft, or knee high, just different variations to kind of like build out a more classy and beautiful wardrobe and outfit. So I would definitely stay away from those puffer boots. They're completely out of style and they look ridiculous, if I may say so myself, and replace them for many different variations that are on the market today. Next up, we have the round toe ankle boots. Some of them even have versions with like the little buckles over them. I think like back in like Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton days, Nicole Richie, both of them used to wear some of those ankle boots. Ooh, oh my gosh. They are completely out of style. They are super dated, and thankfully the fashion world have blessed us with different, more polished, more structured, more tailored and gorgeous options for our classy wardrobe. So instead of those round toe ankle boots, we're gonna go for our pointy toe or even more structured or squared toed ankle boots. And when I say ankle, it's a little bit above ankle, because then those ankle ones need to be completely out of our closets. We're either wearing ballet flats or Oxfords, or we're wearing high boots. The ankle ones, they just don't make sense. It's like, are you wearing shoes or are you wearing boots? So we're gonna look for pointy toes or square toe shoes that are a little bit more structured, so much more polished, just elevates an outfit so much more than those round toe ankle boots that are super dated. They do nothing for our outfit and they don't make us look polished. And with replacing it with these ones, you'll definitely look better. These will stay in your closet for a very long time. You will wear them over and over again, and you can build and really sustain and maintain a classy and fabulous wardrobe every season. So hi, I'm Kima. Welcome to my channel. My channel focuses on classy, everyday, elevated fashion for the everyday woman who wants to look classy, fabulous, timeless. If you maintain a classy wardrobe or looking to transition to that, then this is a place for you. Welcome. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. My comment section is always open for any comments, questions, or suggestions. I would love to hear from you. And please don't forget to subscribe. Next up, we have the Sock Booties. Now, I am guilty over here. I have 2 pairs of Sock Booties that I absolutely love. When the sock trend came in, I loved it. And why I loved it was particularly because I have super skinny ankle. And thank the gods that for the very first time, I could find like a really nice boot vibe that really didn't make me look disproportionate at my ankle area, because it just hugged my ankle beautifully. So I have 2 pairs of Sock Bootie that I love. Of course, I'm not going to throw my boots out. I'm going to wear them. I love pairing them by throwing like jeans over them or so on, because then it has like a nice pointy toe structure to it. But just don't buy any more of those Sock Booties. They're definitely out of style. If you have them in your closet, we're gonna find fun ways to still style them and wear them, but they are out of style. And instead, we're gonna go for kitten heel booties. If you've seen my winter shoe trend videos, then you would have seen where I talked about kitten heels being like such a huge winter trend. Now, beyond being a winter trend, it is classy and timeless in any wardrobe. If you had kitten heel booties, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, they're still happening. They're still fabulous. They uphold in a classic, timeless wardrobe. And so we could replace our Sock Booties with those for building, maintaining, and sustaining our classy style, keeping us looking polished when we style them up in the winter. The winter months tend to be a little bit draggy and dreary, but sometimes just putting our outfits together, looking in the mirror and being like, I look nice and polished, can really uplift the mood. It does for me, and I highly recommend it. So definitely think about adding like your nice structured kitten heel booties instead of the Sock Booties. Next up, we have the Sherilyn boots with ribbons, and that will paint the perfect picture for you. I'm talking about those UGG ones with the ribbons in the back. Now, I know the functionality and the comfort and the warmth that UGG boots bring us. I have a pair of UGGs that I've had for probably 12 years that I really love, and I still wear them to like just do like my quick run outs when it's super cold. But they're a little bit out of style, and UGGs even still make really more modernized structured boots, especially the ones with the ribbons in the back, and especially the ones that are like super ankle. Ugh. Those ones are completely out of style. They just don't elevate like a classy wardrobe. They don't look polished. It doesn't make you look put together. In a world today where we have so many different boot options to build a classy wardrobe, to build out a classy style, those ones are definitely out of style. And I wouldn't recommend that you add them to your closet. If you have them already, of course, we're still gonna wear them. I still have a pair of UGG boots, though they don't have any ribbons on them. They're sparkly though. They're so sparkly. And what's crazy, I always get comments, like compliments on them when I wear them out, which is so funny. But they're completely out of style. There are many other different versions that we can switch over to maintain a classy wardrobe to look classy and fabulous. Options such as these, or this one, or these ones are great ones to kind of like just add to our wardrobe and leave the outdated UGG with the ribbons in the back. Plus, like, most of us are adults. Do we need ribbons in the back of our shoes? No, we don't. Continuing on, we have the Slouchy Boots. And I mean the ones that just slouch all the way down. Whew, those really do look tacky. Not only are they out of style, they really do look tacky. The good thing is, if you are obsessed with the Slouchy Boots, then there are more updated, beautiful, gorgeous, and even more timeless versions available. If you've seen my winter shoe trends, then you would have seen where I talked about the slight structured slouch. So you can replace your super slouchy boots for more of your minimal structured slouch boots. Those look so classy, and you still get the vibe of the slouch. Maybe you are like a boot wearer, a boot collector, and you want variations, then definitely go for this one. It looks so classy, it looks so polished, beautiful, and definitely won't go out of style because the slouch is so minimal. If anything, it just adds variation to your closets, to your outfits when you wear them and style them this winter, keeping you looking classy and fabulous. Moving right along, we have the combat boots. And while there are newer versions of the combat boots that can really look nice, overall I don't think combat boots fit into like a classy wardrobe. I just think there's so many different options. I think if you're classy cool, like if you're like cool, chic, but with a touch of classy, then combat boots might fit into your wardrobe better. But if you're like generally a classy wardrobe type of person, combat boots definitely don't belong. And more specifically, the combat boots with like the multiple straps around them and the buckles, and also sometimes they have like embellishments. Out of style, completely out of style, super dated. I think those were back when I was like a junior in college, and they just don't look nice in a polished way in a classy wardrobe. And there are different options that you can select than the combat boots. There are other ones that do shape pretty much like the combat boots, but they don't have the buckles on there, they don't have the embellishments on there, they don't have like the metallic or the metals. They don't have like the metals on there to make it look like so combat-y. And you could still rock those, style those. What I would recommend that you do though is to shoot a little bit more, as I mentioned earlier before, for maybe like a pointy toe, a square toe. It doesn't have to be a solid square, it could just be like a soft minimal square look, but one of those that look really structured, and when you put them on your feet they just look like polished, gorgeous, and beautiful. And so we're gonna just forget about the combat boots and throw them out. They're completely out of style. No, don't throw them out. We're gonna still wear them if we own them. I'm just saying we won't be adding them to our closet, or if we have them in our closet, no need to necessarily wear them if you have plenty of other options, because they're out of style. Moving on, we have the laced up stiletto ankle boots. Whew, those ones, they literally make my head turn. There's so much going on. It's a stiletto, it's a boot, it's laced up. So you have lace, you also have the round metals that the lace goes through. Sometimes they're even peep toes. And I'm just so confused. Like, do we want to be a stiletto? Do we want to be a boot? Do we want to be sandals? They're completely out of style. They are ridiculous in the first place. If you still own these, this is one of the ones that I would absolutely say don't ever wear them again. And yes, I know I'm gonna get some slack for that. Don't ever wear them again. They are just terrible, especially for a classy style. If you care about, you know, visually what you look like in that capacity, or want to really maintain like a wardrobe that looks classy and polished all the time, those laced up stiletto booties, peep toe, they are completely out of style. And so we'll replace those with like many different options and variations in boots. We have our structured boots. It could be shaft height, it could be knee height. You can also do like stiletto versions of those boots if you want to, because you like the stiletto feel, and just choose other options available than those ones. If you wanted stiletto and you want to dress up and go out in stiletto, just wear a regular pair of stiletto pumps, your court shoes, which is a very big winter trend. It was a fall shoe trend too, and it's classy and timeless if you want your stiletto shoes. Or just go ahead with your boots, and it could be like a block heel boot, it could be stiletto heels, whatever you prefer your comfort level to build and maintain and look really good in your classy and polished wardrobe. And finally, your knee-high basic looking boot. Now, hear me out with this one. And when I say knee-high basic looking, I'm talking about those older versions, because knee-high boots aren't going anywhere. But the older versions that just look really outdated. And what you're gonna do is replace those with your riding boots. And the glorious and beautiful thing about riding boots is that they never go out of style. It's such an equestrian feel that, you know, its longevity in the history of fashion is never going anywhere. So switching out your basic, you know, knee-high boots with more of like your riding structured boots, and you will look so much more timeless, classy, polished, and put together. There are many different outfits that you can style your riding boots with to make you really look fabulous. So that's it, your out of style winter boots video and what to wear instead. Let me know if any of these boots are favorites of yours that you're like, absolutely not, I'm keeping my boot and I'm wearing my boot and I'm buying and shopping those boots, because at the end of the day, these videos are fun for me to make. I know some people will agree and some people will disagree, but it's not hard and fast. I am not telling anyone you must. I'm just recommending and saying, but I would still love to know pieces and things of fashion that you hold on to, hold dear to you, because it's really important to also do that, regardless of who your favorite YouTuber is or what type of video you watch, or what type of like publication you read. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments, questions, or concern in the comment box down below. I'll be happy to answer, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye.